Alrighty. Yo guys. I starting a little early just because I was watching the charts here and it's going wild. I don't plan on trading too crazily today. Um I don't know, we'll see. I really wanted to just work on a strategy. This looks so like the short I've been waiting for. Well, 30 seconds doesn't, but
Order filled.
takes a little bit for my orders to fill.
Order filled.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit this right now while it's doing this, but then I'm gonna start drawing out my strategy in like paint or something.
Order filled.
Do my stop loss strategy so that this doesn't implode on me. Yeah, here it goes. All the way back up. I don't think it's going fully up though. Um, this one. It might be this one. Yo. How's it going, Leia? Yeah, nice. No worries, no worries.
Order filled.
Hmm. I'm not doing too much yet. I'm just gonna be drawing in paint soon. Trying to like draw strategy out. Yeah, we'll see if it works out.
Order filled.
Yesterday I lost so much because I was betting it was going to go down, and it just waited until today. That's right. Learning. Nope. This is just the NASDAQ. Yeah.
Order filled.
Yep. More specifically, micro NASDAQ. This is like smaller portions of it, so it's less um that you're risking, I guess, while you're trading. When they do like the NASDAQ or something, instead of it being like a single stock that they'd be selling, it's called like a contract, which has like
Order filled.
multiple pieces to it. hmm So it's like portion, like a 1/10 of a contract or something. Like just yeah, the volume of whatever they're trading. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, yeah. I really you get to choose that. Interesting. I have minimal knowledge of all the terms and stuff that they use. I've been learning so much. Oh, yo. Jason just messaged me. So I have like two viewers, Mr. Burp and Jason. Jason is Jay's brother. So yeah, he said to wait to trade because there's news at 9:45 or like in a minute for us. Dude, you're saying wait to trade. I already made like $300. I saw what was happening. It's about to be an economic crash. They delayed so many news reports last week because of it. They didn't want it to crash so soon. Yeah, I was gonna wait to trade or not trade as much today. I was gonna try to focus on trading strategy. Paint. That's so juicy though. You gotta let me know what the news is when it comes out. Also, sorry, Lay, I know it's kind of weird sometimes when I start randomly talking to people. Yeah. Uh, okay, yeah. Sorry if I disrupt you. Mm. Oh, shoot. I hate doing all that. The time tracking? I don't have time for that. Mm. It's what slows down the actual work. Hmm. Oh. Leia, do you think it's, sorry, yeah. As I say, do you think it's gonna be good or bad news this week? I'm gonna enter a position right now based off of what you say. She said, "Oh no." She's saying she's not optimistic. All right.
Order filled.
Okay. Well, within the next like 5 or 10 seconds, I'm just gonna close this and see what happens. Okay, I think we
Order
just saw
filled.
like, yeah, 50, 60 bucks. It's quick. No, I do think it's going down. That's why I was also. You're just confirming me. Sorry to put you on the spot. There was no real pressure. Trust me, it was never gonna be your fault or responsibility. Yeah, no, I know. I need to set it. Okay, okay, help me out with this real quick, Jason. Uh, I want this points. Stop loss would be, let's do -8. Can I do -8 or do I do 8? Profit, 5, 5. Is that right? Let me see. Yeah, was it good news? Why is it shooting up? I already left, don't worry.
Order.
Oh, it is.
Target filled.
Yo, it worked.
Target filled. Order filled. Target filled. Stop filled.
Oh, my stop got filled.
Order
Good
filled.
idea.
Target filled. Order filled.
I feel like that's not how many points I was expecting it to be. Because I put it 25 points, right, for my strategy. I thought the pips was points, but that would have been at like a -5 or something.
Order filled. Target filled.
Dude, it is. It's going down so hard. Yo. Whoa, really? Thanks, dog. All right. No, that's cool. I appreciate that, so. Dude, it's about to crash. Well, I could short it. We're waiting. Trump's talking right now. So Jason's gonna tell me, I guess. But look at that. This is like the all-time high, right? So this is on the 10 minute, but if we look at like even the 60 minute or daily, yeah, it's coming up. Oh, we'll see, dude. I'm thinking it's time.
Target filled.
I'm talking at UN.
Order filled.
Mhm. People were probably bored sitting there, having to listen to people talk about stuff that they didn't have to be involved in the meeting for, and it's going on forever. And then it's like, oh well, at least there's a dog here.
Order filled.
Yeah, they do. Jason, I'll take the short for you. Jason's too scared to short the market right now. I got you, dude. Wow. Smoothie just made me so cold though. I think right here would be good for stop because if it goes above that, then it's going to go up here. But if it goes here, I want to pick it back up because that's only going to go like negative 800 or something max. I don't even think it would go that high. I think it's about to plummet, dude. Yeah. I can't decide. Dude, it's finally going. Dude, Leia was right. Oh, Leia. Dude, it's going so far.
Stop filled. Order filled.
I think it's gonna go further.
Stop filled.
All right. Yeah, we just made it like 400 there. So the goal is to hit plus 3,000, and then the account gets passed. It's not like real money I'm trading here. It's you pay for the account, and then if you pass the account, they pay you. So you can invest like 50 bucks or whatever, 50, 150, depending on the size of the account. Oh yeah. But then eventually, if you do well enough, they will like reach out to you and be like, "Hey, can you actually trade with our money?" But at first, it's like a learning thing, but also you can make money doing it. Hmm. See if you're trustworthy or like reliable. It's still gonna go down.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Stop filled. She sounds so sad. Uh, Scroll. It's not, it's like a robotic voice. It's like, order filled, limit filled. But then she was like, stop filled. It sounded so, like, usually it sounds kind of happy. I don't know.
Order filled. Target filled.
Oh.
Order filled. Order filled.
Hmm.
Order filled.
That's how I feel about these trades right now. I have no idea what I'm doing. Rough indeed. Yeah, I still think this is going to go down quite a bit. Are you still shorting too?
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right. Damn, that's way later than I thought he was gonna be talking.
Order filled.
All right, I'll exit this one. I'm gonna draw while he talks, and then you can tell me what he says. Maybe. You tell him in the bar.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, I really need to close this.
Order filled.
All right, there we go.
Order filled.
Yo, Mr. Burp, how's it going? Here, I'll show you what I got so far today. I'm holding off because of the news, but all those shorts I've been waiting for finally, yeah, taken off. Look at all this. Yeah, your strat shorting. I feel like that's probably a good move here. All right, I'm trying to draw a strategy here so I can work on programming it in NinjaTrader while we wait for some of the news to pass, because apparently that's what's causing some of the turbulence here. So, uh, yeah, that's what Jason was saying. Saying he was talking to UN. Supposed to happen at like 9:45 or 50, but it happened at 10ish, closer to, I guess. Low chart thing. Yeah, these things are just using paint, basically. Right, this is how we actually have to do it. Whoa, just nuked them all. Ended. Wild. Dude, other presidents have had like that same Nobel Peace Prize for less. Hmm. Trying to think of how to draw this best for people. Honestly, I should just write it out first. I need to, dude, what am I even doing? I'm a coder. Okay, so I was looking up strategies and this ATM thing on NinjaTrader stuff, and I don't think ATM strategy is robust enough to handle what I actually want to do. Um, so I need to go in here and create a new strategy that we're gonna try to code. Um, all right, yeah, I'll explain it. So what I want to do is like enter a position, and it's like I have to kind of feel, like I feel like it's gonna go short or long, whatever way I feel like it's gonna go, that's the position I enter. Plus 5 points. It would move the stop to like +4 and then start trailing as it went up, and then as soon as it went down, it would close the trade. Otherwise, if it goes down, depending on how much it goes down, say it goes down 5 points, then it adjusts the order by, adding more contracts at that new price, lowering the break-even point, and then putting the limit like 2 points above the break-even. The stop you can adjust a little bit lower, uh, but then the value should be like basically then if it goes up 2 points, you make profit because 1 point isn't too much. So like 1 point would be break even, 2 points would be profit. No, I don't think there would be a stop when it first enters because it's either going to hit or it's going to adjust once it drops a little bit. So it would have to drop like 5 points and then buy like 4 contracts additional on top of that, right? So start with one and you're at 0 points. And then at -5 points, if you bought four, that would be four at negative. Okay, maybe I don't know if this math is right, but I was gonna say four at -20, and then one at 0 would be 5, but that averages out to -4 points entry, right? But I don't know, like points, if you do it for normal stocks, it's like a 1-to-1 in terms of dollars. 1 point is $1, but when you go to futures, it's different depending on the market. I don't know what a wide stop is. So the opposite, is that like whoever plays in between first and second base? Or no, that's like outer field probably. It's like a bad baseball joke. Just far away. Yeah, yeah, wide stop. Okay. Um, yeah, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that I think would also be good, but I would think that if you have it like ready to adjust, then if it were to dump, okay, so the idea is I think there is actually ultimately a stop, but it would just be calculated out like maybe if I drew it like tiered. Like if there was this is the price vertically, right? And you were saying the top was 100. Um 0. We bought one here. So our stop would probably be like down here at like 40. But so that would be the really wide stop you're talking about because I guess what I'm thinking is like if it went -5, we would go and add, we'd times the number of contracts or like whatever we like I said like +4 contracts, +4 con, um, which would then give us that -4 break-even point. So our break-even point would be there. Um, I guess this is if we're trying to long it and we want it to go to 105, right? 105. Yeah, 105 up here is oh my God, the profit. Yeah, 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 exactly. Yeah, this is for long. So profit up here is this is where we want to go, star. I'm just crossing out what I wrote because I wrote it so poorly. But yeah, so 105. So we bought in one contract at 100. It drops 5 points. So we buy four more contracts. And so that should bring us to -4 would be our new break even point, right? So like if right here would be our new break even, and that would be our new like 0 kind of. But I mean, we still have all the contracts we'd have to pay attention to, but like that's what we're focusing on from there. So at that point, we're holding 5 contracts because we have the 1 plus the 4. And the most we can hold is 100 at a time, but that's pretty extreme case. We don't really want to be there. Um, So we could also figure out adjusting these values, like the scale from 1 to 4, and then the how many points it has to drop and how many points has to go up, right? But ultimately, the idea, we can still abstract it out in the sense that you buy X times Y here, and then it drops from this point another based on ATR multipliers, current market conditions, ATR. ATR market. I need to average true range. Okay, that could be nice. Yeah, yeah, that could be nice because it's talking about like the gaps and stuff, which is kind of like what I like to look at too, right? Um, yeah, on like the 30-second, it might be hard to like accurately do this, but I feel like starting to do it on like longer scale would be good to like something I could apply to like my actual crypto trading and not just like the prop trading or something. Or I mean, I definitely also would just have to read more about it. Scale up. Gotcha, gotcha. All right. No, thank you for that. I will keep that in mind. Because that seems like very much gap related, and I like to get in that gap. So it's just free money. Yeah, let's see where it's at. Oh shoot. I never generated this. I've just been bouncing around. I probably would have lost money here. Glad I haven't been trading. I think we're in like a pretty good spot. The one account is, hit the spot. The other one almost there. Okay, yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about too. Like, do you know what pips are? Is this points? Like I'm looking at this custom strategy thing here. I'm like, oh, pips. I think that's points. And so I was like, I want to put my stop loss at negative 25 points, profit at plus 8 points, hit OK. But then it's like super small. Okay. Maybe I have to do percentage, dude. I don't know. Like I wanted to like the points that they show. I don't know how I could use that because that's kind of like I like that. I think I've explained before. Like it makes it feel like yeah, might not be able to handle it. Yeah, this was like literally as I was hitting the button, they were completing the orders, but um, it was in the beginning. It was actually good. It was like I just hit sell, 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 and they just kept saying like profit hit or whatever. It was when it was going down, but I had it like it was only taking it like 1 point or something. Okay. Wait, does that include the wicks of the candles when you say that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, or is it just the body? Because you could have, yeah, okay. All right. ATR could be, hmm. Yeah, I might have to do like percentage based, but then I think we were talking about like, yeah, to actually find like it, I'm talking about like, oh, 105 being the take profit right now. That's just being like a static value. Definitely want to figure out, instead of just saying like plus 5 points, um, how to dynamically, calculate that. If I hit enter at a spot because I feel good about it, I wanted to look at the market and figure out the best spot for taking profit and then also the spots for averaging in or adjusting and the stop loss. So I do think that would be a good approach actually. Yeah, I think I need to get it all like written out or drawn out like this and then start programming it and then get like the actual math in once it's like pseudo coded out. It does seem like that for sure. Oh, where's it at? You guys think it's still going down? That doesn't look like it's done. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. We gotta do it. Sim, none, 1 million. Go.
Order filled.
This is how you make money, guys. This is the real way. We were up $4 for a second there. More? No, we need more. Okay, we might have to do like 500K. I want to have money to test on this account, you know? So, the trick when you're like riding that line of having enough money to gamble, or I mean trade, you just keep submitting until it finally accepts it, because it just hits the lip. Dude, can I not? Yeah, I think I'll have to make my own. But I mean, that's something I was already like anticipating. Like the strategy, I'm already like I was pulling up the I was reading about this last night, the ATM strategy, but I was trying to pull up the ninjascript strategy programming stuff, but mm, gotcha. Yeah, I think that's yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I want to do it based off of the several consecutive coin tosses, and for each one, the more of a certain one that is in a row, it multiplies exponentially because you're luckier or unluckier, you know? So like you flip a heads, it's like okay, that's one good one. You get plus 5 points. Two heads, okay, plus 25 points. Three heads, it's a good day. 125. When you hit tails, okay, 125 is where it's at. That's also kind of what I was thinking with this, like what I was saying, like, target the plus five. So it's always the basic trades would always just close at plus whatever, but then otherwise they would go, I mean, points being the abstract concept here. It could be percentage or whatever. I don't know. I need to figure out those numbers and stuff. But yeah, keeping the TP always at the same spot. Um, and yeah, and that way you can make sure you're always getting like that minimum. That's what I was saying. I want to have it like be at the five, but then have it chase um the max price up to the top and then just set its actual limit cells right below it or something. So this would be yeah. I actually want to finish drawing that thing. But I wanna I mean, we're really in the hole now. 15 mil. It's alright. There's no drawdown on this one, so alright, cool, cool. Definitely. I will yeah, 'cause I'll be able to get like I mean, I'm sure they already have like the framework for the strategies and stuff, and then I can plug stuff in, kind of like tune it. That's a lot, Mr. Burp. Doing like the strategy challenge where you do like one a day for a year, see how it works out. The viral challenge. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, you had what, three yesterday? That was good though. Leave that. Okay, back to this. Dude, now you just have to make a bot to do that part. Just have a bot that scrapes YouTube, finds strategies, runs them through Notebook LM, tells ChatGPT to code them, gets the results, and then reports back to you. Could be pretty effective. Yeah. Whoa, guys, it's going back up. Was the news good? I feel like this is fake. This is like it's gonna make like it's going down. It went down. People are trying to push back up right now for a little bit. Um, it's gotta, man. For NinjaTrader, okay, what you can do, you have the ninjascript editor, right? So what's happening here is this is open. I don't think it needs to be. Maybe it does, but if you ever open it in Visual Studio, you definitely would need to make like some desktop agent for sure. But that would be also like probably if you were doing like that's how I would do it. If I was gonna make a YouTube scraper, it would be like probably a desktop agent. Like I'd have a code running, like basically an exe on my computer that I made. Um, but you can see here strategies, uh, open folder in File Explorer. You can see there are strategies that are, you know, here, right? They're just files. So if you have ChatGPT make you a file and you download it, you can just copy here. You'll, sorry if I was talking too loud earlier. Gotcha. Business meetings. Whoa, it's classified, so I couldn't hear it. Um, but yeah, so you can just like paste them here, right? And then it would with NinjaTrader open should like detect that. Um, But if you're in NinjaTrader, like trying, I guess, to have it test all of them, are you running like you're doing back tests or you like let them run for like a day or something? It would definitely require more like integrating into NinjaTrader. Um, but anything is possible. Like you can do it if you have enough time and expertise with it. Ooh. Yeah, that part's actually really annoying. So trying to like look through NinjaTrader's code APIs and stuff, their documentation's like not the best. But are you saying like NinjaTrader's making that agent or something? Dude, my neck is so sore from my flight the other day. Mm, gotcha. Hydrostrat. Calculate on price change. No, I think it's just on bar update. Dude, wait. On each tick. On each tick. We need all the data. I'm not sure how this necessarily work, but yeah. All right. I have acid some. That's where I was like, why I was saying NinjaTrader's documentation's kind of messed up is because sometimes ChatGPT would have something that didn't make sense because it was like old information. But whole chatty up, getting a good deep conversation about it soon. I do I do I did look like on Google, like they have their AI thing. Here, I'll pull it up here. But I did like this thing. Um, so I was like reading through this to see like some of the basic stuff. So you can see like, wait, this was not the one. I just re-Googled it, but there's one that showed like good stuff. Maybe it's NinjaTrader. Yeah, it was like one of these. But it had yeah, like exit short, enter long. Like there's like some of these things like that stuff's nice to have. All right. I've heard Claude is really good for like a lot of other programming stuff. Um, but I think it usually, yeah, I've done between like ChatGPT and Claude. When it comes to like actual really particular logic, I don't like to use the AI. Um, like making like a website or something. The front end maybe more would be like AI, but the back end server security and all of that stuff I wouldn't do because it's too risky because they make too many mistakes. And often I found that it was like taking as much time to have ChatGPT fix the mistake, um, versus me like making it because there was also like the cost of me losing understanding of how it all worked when ChatGPT makes it because there's like some parts that it'll just gloss over and then you just don't fully understand. So in the long run, when it comes to like maintaining it, upgrading it, and like making it better, I do like to really just like make it from scratch a lot of times because yeah, like I said, like a more full understanding of it. I do like to make like the samples and stuff. Like I'll make a script right away. Oh my God, dude, it's so dumb. Yeah, no, I didn't hear about that. I mean, I hear about stuff like that all the time. That's like, yo, for our website, Mr. Your stuff, like, the only way people will get into your account is if you give people your information. Um, we literally don't even store your password, if that makes sense. There's like just functions that are run against passwords to create values. Like it's storing like hash values. So if people ever even had access to the database, which they'd have to get through a lot of other security measures, they wouldn't even be able to see like your actual password and stuff. And then like user information is separate from like actual uh user preferences and some other like personal information. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how people do that. Also, if you're like change your password, right? Some places they don't realize that like the way they do their security and authentication, you could change your password in one location. Someone could have hacked your account and been logged in, and it doesn't invalidate their session. So then they're still logged in, so they still have your account, and then they can just go change your password again. Like there's so many places that don't know how to like take care of that stuff. It's so dumb. Um, and I think part of the reason is because of like that, where they're like, oh, we'll just have it do this, and it's like, oh, it knows the best way to do it. But the best way to do it that it found was like it tried to piece together the best way over like four different best ways, and it made its own amalgamation. Um, yeah. So, and if you're logging in with a Google, like literally, there's like it's just Google's information. So like whatever they had, it's whatever they would send to us, because it's only just that in transit. But even that is we're using HTTPS, which pretty much everyone uses now because HTTP is so insecure. Um, if you ever go to a website and you get like the warning, Google doesn't let you go. It's like, oh, that website's not safe. That's HTTP. But yeah, so I don't trust that vibe coded dating app though. It's pretty wild. Right, I don't know what any of this means. Let's just generate. It probably makes like properties that I'll be able to, yeah, like all this stuff, yeah. And then testing with this, we'll be able to. So yeah, like this is cool and all, but what I'm gonna do is definitely um save that, and there it is. So I'll be able to work in here, and then Visual Studio, has like IntelliSense. I can autocomplete stuff. Um, so I'll probably end the stream, like at 11. Um, and then what I'll end up doing is going and reading more about like what these do. But then, sorry, I got this smoothie going. But then, yeah, I'll read these. We can continue on with this tomorrow, where I will actually start trying to apply those entering, setting stops, limits, take profits, and all of that. Uh, actually in here. We can try it with the sim account first. Yo, how's our sim account doing? Dude, we're up. Oh, we're down. Okay, so also guys, remember, don't ever go above like what is it, 2 point something billion shares at once. NinjaTrader can't handle it. The value is too high. It overflows and then crashes. Like kind of close your trades, mess up some of them. We're on the road to a trillion. Okay, so we're gonna try to get this sim account to a trillion with our strategy. That's the goal. Start at 100K. Um, but then if that happens, then I think we can put it on our other accounts and and that should be good. But we're gonna have to monitor the drawdown on that for sure. This drawdown we're at right now doesn't count. This is because this was the random entry that I did. It's not our actual strategy going. Um, but yeah, so other than that, these accounts, this one's looking pretty good today. The I didn't really do anything on this one. I made like some trades. I was just trading on this, and then when this one was going like negative, I would just double down with this one. So it just worked out. Uh, just because it was definitely, I was really into the shorting. All of this. Yeah. Yeah, no. Well, that's why I'm saying we're serious now. Like, I really gotta like code it into a strategy. This is the Hydra strategy. You know, no busting this one, but when this one's done, we do two more. And then when those are done, we have to do four. Keep splitting until we're max. I mean, we're gonna hit max like two more iterations after that, or one more, because we're gonna have like 20. But yeah, and then we scale it up. That's the goal. I keep looking over there because that's where all the chat is. But yeah, sorry guys. Different setup today, you know. Tomorrow I should be back on same time, you know, like 9:45 to 11 Eastern time. Um, but I do have a flight that I gotta catch, so I may have to cut it a little early, but I have to check again. I think I can make it to the airport. I heard the Austin airport's actually like not busy, um, especially like middle of the week. So I think I'll be good on time. So you want a hard code and the scaling? Oh yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Wait, are you saying you would have set amounts that the account thresholds would be? Yeah, I gotcha. Hard code that versus having it like try to calculate it on the fly every time. Could be good. The other thing I was thinking was like yeah, percentage based. But yeah, we're gonna get some of these printers set up. We just gotta do some testing. But yeah, this is looking good. I feel like I could be pretty comfortable working in this environment. I did already try to like, I don't know if you saw, like make one other thing. I was wanting to just like be able to figure out how the stop, like how to set those, you know, like if I'm like, where is it at? Like how to drag and drop the, oh shoot, close, or sim account. Okay. Okay, now we have money though. So we're at 14 million. Okay, let's do this many. Sell
Order filled.
100 million contracts. Um, I was just doing what you said. Every however many thousand above 50K, add another contract. And I was a lot above 50K. I kind of just guesstimated though. Um, how do I do this again? Like that? No, no. What? Is it this?
Order submitted.
Oh, dude, I feel like that'll just
Order
like.
canceled.
Oh, oh, we're almost there. If it goes up like one more point, that'll be a solid chunk for today. We'll probably have to stop because we'll have hit our $1,000 point. Oh yeah, for sure. If I can start like pumping out these strategies like that and like actually testing, that'd be cool. I also feel like it'd be cool to like eat.
Order filled.
Alright, that was a quick 300 mil. Dude, I'm telling you, on the road to Trill. Oof. Look at that, man. Okay. Um,
Order filled.
okay, remember guys, you can't do more than like a billion at a time. Powerful system. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to like get these going and also try others. My drawdown maybe is close to getting hit on that one, but what are you gonna do, you know? We're a little over 16 bill. We did end up going a little bit higher than we thought. But yeah, Mr. Rip, thanks. Sounds good. I'm just having fun here for the last like minute. I know I said I was gonna go, but even if it's fake, it's still fun.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Hmm. All right, we're gonna end our stuff today here. Sim is at 3 billion. At a certain point, it just gets too easy, man. Hopefully those words don't come back to bite me. All right, see you guys. Thanks. Thanks for